Hey, welcome back to the show. If you've been watching us this week, you know we've been doing a lot of pasta, a lot of noodles, and we're not done yet. We're in the kitchen now with Due Cucina and their co-founder, Filippo Fiori, with a tasty recipe for carbonara. Welcome to New Day, my friend.
Well, thanks for having me. And yeah, let's make a carbonara.
I love it. Carbonara, let's just talk about it really quickly. What is it?
So, first of all, we are cooking guanciale here. It takes a little bit of time. Guanciale, it's from Rome, and it's the pork cheek. We cure it. And, you know, it's flavorful. It's like the belly, but better.
But better. And a lot of people, when they try carbonara, it's like peas in it and all sorts of stuff.
No. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
No.
We're making real Italian stuff right here with my Italian friend.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do.
That's what we do. So how do we get started with this recipe?
So, as I said, this is guanciale. You can see the layer of fat and muscles. It's very nice. When you cook it, becomes nice and crispy. We dice it, as would say, half inch to half inch.
Okay, big old cubes.
Yeah, I'm talking centimeters, so just like that.
A centimeter.
Yeah,
okay.
Centimeter. So we're cooking it, you know, medium heat. We want to render the fat, crispy on the outside, and soft and mellow on the outside. It's going to melt in the mouth.
Yes.
Then what we need, it's a very basic recipe. It's not even a recipe, it's skills. So you got pasture-raised eggs.
Okay.
You want the nice color, yellow.
Okay.
You're going to get pecorino romano and parmigiano reggiano.
Okay.
You don't want to have the crappy stuff.
No, you won't. Okay. Nothing in a can.
What? No, nothing in the can. But not only that, nothing that come in a bag or is already grated. No, forget about it.
You gotta grate it yourself, or else it's not gonna. It actually won't become a good sauce if you don't grate it yourself.
You got 4 ingredients.
Yeah.
And you gotta have good stuff.
You gotta have good stuff. Honestly, if you don't, it won't come together sometimes, and then it'll be even more frustrating, and you wish you just spent the money. So.
And then don't forget the pasta.
Don't forget to don't get them started on the pasta.
That's the best pasta. We make it. Okay.
You know, you're not gonna tell an Italian that they don't have good pasta. Like, you're gonna probably have the best right here.
Yeah.
What is the difference between these two pastas?
So I just brought 2 samples. This is spaghetti, so the classic log noodle. This is actually bucatini, that if you break in half, there is a hole inside.
Yes.
And this is also called the white shirt killer, because as soon as you eat it, everything's alert from the shirt.
Everything, I know, but it's so worth it.
Yeah,
I love it.
It make a mess on that. But, you know, different texture, different flavor.
But
that's how it works.
Delicious.
Today we're using spaghetti.
Okay, all right, I'll eat whatever you give me.
So
I'm not gonna
let's
complain.
do something.
Okay.
We're gonna break 3 eggs, get the egg yolks, and dump it over here.
You want me to do it? I'm really bad at breaking eggs.
Well,
I gotta be honest, like that's kind of where my failure is in the kitchen.
You know, that is what I wanted to do. Look at the color.
Wow, those are beautiful eggs.
Yeah.
It's like a Cadbury cream egg.
This is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, this should go here.
Okay.
And this goes here. You can toss that away.
So you want the yolks?
Yeah, we want the yolk for nice and creaminess. The yolk has a lot of fat content and flavor. The white is water.
So, okay.
We're just using 3 because these are small.
Okay.
Otherwise, for one person, I would say 4 ounces of pasta, 2 egg yolk, and then 1 ounce of pecorino romano, 1 ounce of parmigiano reggiano. And that's the basic recipe.
That's pretty simple.
So, yeah.
Can I ask you a random chef question?
Sure.
When, you know, typically when someone teaches you how to crack an egg, they always do it like on the edge of a counter.
Yeah.
But you just did it right there.
Yeah, and the reason is that if you do it on the side here, this is gonna break toward the inside. And you don't want that.
You don't want that.
No, you want it to break like.
So that's why you did it on the counter.
Exactly. So if there is any dirt, bacteria, it stay outside. And plus, it's not gonna break your egg yolk.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
I figured you'd have the answer. All right, so we got the egg yolks. Now what?
Now we just take about 1 ounce. This is pecorino romano. It's aged for about 6 months. We take about 1 ounce of that.
Smells so good.
As you can see, we're not gonna weigh it today. And this is parmigiano reggiano.
Okay.
Traditionally, let's say, it should have been pecorino romano only. That's what the farmers had available. But it's for nowadays, we cut the flavor with some sweetness of the parmigiano reggiano, you layer the flavor, and so forth.
I love it.
Well, at this point, we are going to kind of mix this together.
Okay.
We make it nice and creamy. I'll keep it on the heat over here.
Okay.
So we kind of.
So you mix it over the steam.
Yeah, I mix it over the steam. You don't have to do this passage. It will make it for nice, easy creaminess later.
Okay.
There is less risk of scrambling later.
I was gonna say, like, you got to be careful, or else this is gonna turn into an egg dish.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a frittata.
We don't want a frittata. We want a salsa.
And that exactly, and that is why many restaurants add cream.
Oh.
Every time you add the cream.
Because it's an easy way to.
Yeah, and an Italian grandma died. If you add cream.
Every time you add cream, an Italian grandma dies?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Don't add cream.
No, don't, please.
Save the cream.
No. So in the meantime, you can see that these are going. We're rendering all the fat.
You're leaving all the fat in there?
We are gonna do something very soon. When everything becomes crunchy, we are almost done with that. Hey,
Okay.
take one spaghetti, otherwise we're not gonna eat today.
Okay, this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
just take it in, dump it here. And this is going. This is almost
You're
done.
still heating it up?
Yeah, we're gonna cook that. This one you can see now is nice and crunchy on all the sides. Color is golden.
Yeah.
We are gonna take this
You're gonna
fat.
pour it in there.
Oh yeah, that's flavor.
So you don't use cream,
I forgot
so
cream.
to save the grandmas, but you use the fat.
Well, this is a pork recipe, so cream is not pork.
Yeah, because that's true.
Let's make it in that way. So at this point, you mix everything together, and these are going to be added later with the pasta.
Okay.
So,
By the way,
Yeah.
if someone has never been to Due Cucina, where do they find you? Because I understand you're now opening your 4th location. Why do people love you so much?
I think it's because we do authentic, affordable, approachable Italian food without fancy tablecloth and nothing like that. But it's
Thank you.
authentic and it's affordable. $12, handmade pasta.
Seriously, I
Yeah.
gotta say, I was just talking about this yesterday. I don't know why some restaurants charge so much money for Italian food. My grandma always said it's pasta, it's flour, and you know, I don't understand. Anyway.
You know, there's many reasons for that.
And you
Maybe-
guys have lots of other
Yeah,
things like
so
this
is fresh pasta.
lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna, some starter. We're gonna have cocktails, and this is the carbonara finished dish. And now
Okay.
we're gonna assemble it together. This
Okay.
cook in about, 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
Yeah, probably we went a bit.
Now we don't have much time left at all, so I'm just gonna jump into the dish that you have already made.
Yeah.
I have to try it. Will you hand it
Sure.
to me? Oh, I'll just grab it. I'm not shy, chef. All right, let me
Go
try
ahead
this.
for that. And you can see here that you're gonna have the nice creaminess. The egg is fully cooked,
Oh my gosh.
and that's what you have.
All right. Plate that, put a little cheese over it. Bob's your uncle. That is delicious.
Yeah, we can plate it on the fly.
You can come to my house anytime, chef.
Well, tonight I'm free.
All right, fantastic. You're heading over. All right, we'll be right back.
And look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.